I've been listening to Apostle Jennifer for a good few years, on and off, and I went through a very similar, actually, experience with you with the Apostolic Church. On the negative side, I went through very similar. Anyway, back in April, I was listening to you on YouTube, and I just felt in my spirit that somehow I need to connect. And then about 3 days later, you made the announcement that you're coming to London.
Wow.
I did not need to pray about it. I just straight away, I went home, I told my wife, and I was like, bang, we're doing this. And just sitting in the atmosphere, I've been coming to each one since April, the first one. Just being in this concentrated atmosphere is my discernment in the spirit has just shot up. Just in prayers, I've been praying for people in my own spiritual, being able to discern what's happening in the spirit, what spirits are attacking certain people, all these things. It's just from being in here, because everything you said this in the first time in April, it may not be necessarily something new I'm hearing, but just being here. So everything I've been hearing is everything I've been listening to you anyway, on YouTube and etc, etc. But being in the atmosphere, it just releases something else on the inside of me. And then even when we do the exercises, people last month in particular, I had two people give me very strong words. And one, I'll say this and I'll tell you why. One lady gave me a word. She just saw me. She said, "You're a prophet." I've always believed myself to be prophetic, but not necessarily a prophet, although, yeah. And then, so I told my wife, I've recorded it, I asked her to say it to my phone, etc. And then I wasn't able to come yesterday because of work, but my wife was here, and the first thing, she walked in the door at midnight, and the first thing she said was, "You're a prophet." I said, "What?" She goes, "Everything Apostle Jennifer was teaching and preaching is everything that's happening in your life now." So I just want to say thank you for convincing my wife that what I've been saying is true.